former State Security Minister Bongani Bongo and 10 co-accused will appear at the Nelspruit Specialized Commercial Crimes Court in Mpumalanga this morning. This is in the 74 million rand corruption case.
Bongo and others are facing charges ranging from fraud, theft, corruption and contravention of the Public Finance Management Act for alleged dubious land deals dating as far back as 2011 when he was still a government official in the Mpumalanga provincial government. It's alleged that they inflated prices of land that was bought by government and pocketed some of the money. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela is following that story for us this morning. Mweli, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. How far are we in this trial?
Aldrin, yes, today we're expecting the court to actually make a ruling on an application that was made by the defense representing the accused, including Bongo and the others. We know that it's not only persons that are accused, Aldrin, in this case. There's also 4 companies that are also implicated. And the main issue here, Aldrin, are 2 transactions that involve the purchase of land in Emalahleni as well as in the Msugalikwa municipality in Emelo. We know that what the state alleges is that these accused were involved in inflating those prices of the sale of land, as you have put it. We know that in Emalahleni, for example, land that was sold at a price of about 37 million rand. When it was checked, it was actually worth about 10 million rand. So the allegation is that those prices were inflated so that these accused can actually pocket some of the money there. In Emelo, also the same thing. We know that land that was worth about 10 million rand, that was worth about 1.5 million rand, Aldrin, was actually sold or purchased, sorry, for a price of about 10 million rand. So that's the main issue in as far as this case is concerned. So we know that during the previous court appearance, the defense actually made that application to say that the state has got a weak case. They want some of those charges against the accused to be withdrawn. We know that in as far as the former State Security Minister Bongo is concerned, there were some charges that were already withdrawn, even with his brother, who was also one of those accused in this case. All the charges against him were withdrawn. So we'll hear today from the presiding officer in terms of that ruling as to whether there are charges that will be withdrawn in this case. And it's a case, Aldrin, that has been running since 2020. And speaking to the former Minister of State Security, Bongani Bongo, on several occasions when it comes to court, he has been maintaining that the state has got a weak case. Actually, from his side, he believes that this is a politically motivated case. We believe that even today, when this case is done, we will also hear from him in as far as does he still maintain that this is a politically motivated case? On his side also, does he still maintain that this is a weak case in as far as the side of the state is concerned? Aldrin.
Yeah, you speak about the other companies as well that have been hauled before the court. Do they include the law firm as well that was holding the trust account?
Yes, indeed, because there's quite a number of those companies that were involved in these transactions. We know that one of those law firms was actually involved, according to the state, in conveyancing. So that is why then, on the side of the state, they believe that they've got a strong case because there are those transactions reflecting in as far as that case is concerned. But some of the defense lawyers arguing that if, for example, Bongani Bongo's brother had some of the charges withdrawn, it means that there are some gaps in as far as this case is concerned. And also looking into the case of Bongani Bongo, also there were some corruption charges that have already been withdrawn, and they believe that there's still more charges that can still be withdrawn. Hence, they made that application during the previous court appearance, rather, to say that they believe that some of these counts should be withdrawn. We know that initially it was 69 counts, Aldrin, in as far as theft, corruption, money laundering, and the contravention of the Public Finance Management Act. So it will be interesting to follow the proceeding today and also hear from the presiding officer as to what kind of a ruling he will actually hand out today.
Okay, Mweli Masilela there. Thank you so much for making time for us. And this is on the case that has been brought against the former State Security Minister Bongani Bongo and 10 other co-accused.